Hey guys, today I'm back with another video. I apologise that the background keeps changing in my videos. It's because my room's getting redecorated, so wherever looks clean is where I tend to film. If it looks messy, like it does down here, I don't film in that general area. So today I'm going to be bringing you part 2 of my beautiful books video. I can't remember the last time I did this, quite a while ago now. So I thought it was time for part 2 because I have acquired a lot of pretty books. The first book I want to show you is The Bone Clocks by David Mitchell. This is published by Scepter and it is absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. It's soft to the touch and it has so much going on. It has a little staircase down there, apples, the text is beautiful, and I love the splash of pink in it as well. The back is just very, very simple. It has a quote on the back. It's absolutely gorgeous and the spine is gorgeous also. I love having it on my shelf and it's a big one, but I just love it to bits. The next hardback is one I've actually acquired recently and I'm absolutely in love with, Fairytales by Caroline Duffy. I've been looking at this for so long. I'm a huge fan of Caroline Duffy's work. I have read it since probably about year 10 was when my English teacher first introduced me to her, and I love her poetry. So when I saw this, I had to have it, given my love for fairy tales. This is published by Faber & Faber, by the way, and it's just stunning. The colour scheme is absolutely spectacular. I love this kind of blue purpley colour, and you can see the little leaves that are shiny and you can see the little person peeping out there, and it's just gorgeous. And I love the little kind of splash of yellow on the back as well, and just absolutely beautiful. It really holds to the fairy tale theme as well. It has birds and nature, and I just really love this book and I love having it on my shelf. It looks so good. Inside the book also has some really gorgeous illustrations, as you can see there. I love it when they just kind of put stuff like this in. I just think it makes it so much more like attractive and it makes me want to spend a lot of money on it, basically. Another fairy tale collection I absolutely adore is Angela Carter's Book of Fairy Tales. The text is right in the centre, and I love that about books when they put the text right in the middle, eye-catching. When they put the title really small in like the bottom right hand corner of the book and the rest of the book's a picture, I don't really get it. It's almost like they're trying to hide the title. I don't really understand. When the authors put hard work into creating a decent title, why would they hide it? But whatever. The back is just a few quotes about the book. Lovely, simple, clean, and it has a little frog at the bottom. The spine is gorgeous also. The images on the front aren't particularly what you would associate with fairy tale. They are skull and crossbones and some kind of horrible looking witch with a very hairy chin, and some Eskimos at the bottom. Stuff that doesn't necessarily kind of exist in the same world as fairy tales, but relating to this book it really works. Most fairy tale collections, to be fair, are very beautiful. A lot of retellings and collections, they always put a lot of effort into them. It's an easy genre to kind of create covers for, I'm not sure, but they always have lovely covers to fairy tale retellings. The next few are paperbacks, and all of these I absolutely adore. This first one is another new purchase I haven't talked about. I'll maybe talk about it in a book haul that I'm going to do, and it's Diving Bells by Lucy Wood, and again, so stunning. The colour of this book is beautiful. It's kind of like a powder blue, and I love this kind of duck egg blue colour. But then it has a splash of gold on it with the titles and the little lamp there. And it has the mermaid on it, which of course I love, and shells and seagulls and everything basically associated with the seaside, the beach, and the underwater world, which is of course why I love it so much. But it is so beautiful. I haven't actually read it yet and I can't wait to dive in. It's published by Bloomsbury and I love it so much. Another book I've mentioned before is this absolutely gorgeous hardback of The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. Every single edition I see of this book is beautiful. This one is gorgeous, there's a paperback one that's amazing, and then Waterstones also have a very special edition. Picador obviously spent a lot of time thinking about what this book should look like. So the front cover of the book is a doll's house, which features into the main theme of the book, but this is gorgeous. It has lots of blues in it, but it also has the warmth of the fireplace at the bottom and the wood. On the back it's very similar. It has the doll's house look again with some little quotes about the book on it. And then, like I say, the end pages are just stunning. If I could have this as wallpaper, I would absolutely just love that. The next book is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and I adore this cover. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's published by Splinter. It's obviously kind of painted in some kind of watercolour, but the purple is just absolutely gorgeous. I love white, simple covers. It has a gorgeous back that says, "I had not intended to love him." On the inside as well, it has this lovely kind of purple colour with the same quote as the back. As well as having a gorgeous front cover, I love having lovely end pages. I just think they are spectacular and I just adore this book. And then I have The Colour Purple by Alice Walker. Again, a very gorgeous cover. And the title is quite central, which is something that I really enjoy, but it also has this gorgeous silhouette of the main character and all these little leaves and flowers springing up from the side, and I just think it's a really gorgeous cover. The text and font is really well picked. It's quite simplistic, but it's very eye-catching. I saw this in the shop and I was like, what is that book? I want to know about it. And I just absolutely think it's amazing. I just absolutely adore the cover. And who is it published by? I think it's published by Phoenix. Is that a publishing company? And then the final book is this one, which I'm not really sure why I've chosen, because it's not a massively striking cover or anything like that, but I just really love it. And it is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. It's one of those books where you don't really look at it much when you first see it, but then the more you look into it, the more kind of things you see. You see the clock, you see the little figure of Jesus, you see the alcohol, you see a little postcard and a shell and a brush, and you kind of, you know, wonder what this has to do with the story, what these things mean to the characters and things like that. And I love it. I think it's really lovely. The orange I love as well. There's not enough orange books in this world, I always say that. And I think, in my opinion anyway, it really goes with the location of this book. And I kind of associate America with this kind of colour. I'm not quite sure why. Again, the text is quite central, which I like, and it has a portrait there. On the back it's a very similar kind of cover, and it's floppy, which is one of the best things about books in my opinion. I just love floppy books. So those are my favourite looking books at the moment. I just think they are all absolutely gorgeous. Not that we should judge books by their cover. Please let me know if you have bought or owned or read any good looking books recently, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!